Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you. Hi, Charlie. Actually, Charlie's speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, September 5th. It's already September 5th. I don't know. It's flying already. I know it's only the 5th day, but it seems like, I don't know. Whew. So, despite the fact that I feel like it's moving really fast, the moon is still in Taurus, not known for its fastness. That's not a word, is it? And it's in Taurus until early afternoon, late afternoon, when it moves into Gemini. There's a definite shift in the energy. You know, Taurus, the moon in Taurus is slow and steady wins the race. Stability, stability, stability. What's most important, how we respond to things, is in a sort of deliberate, staid, and often kind of the way we've always done it, kind of way, right? There's always a nice stable energy to that Taurus moon. Then, of course, the moon moves into Gemini and things lighten up quite a bit. The moon in Gemini is a little bit of a flitty moon, a little fickle, as it were, but generally curious moon. So the evening, late afternoon to evening is a better time for discussion and things like that, talking things over. Of course, Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, is retrograde in Virgo, another sign that it rules. And tomorrow we actually have the Sun's inferior conjunction to Mercury, which is the highlight of the Mercury retrograde cycle. And it's when the Mercury is actually closest to the Earth, as it sits between the Earth and the Sun in its orbit. So this still is, despite the fact that we might feel a tad chatty tonight, this still is a relatively introspective time. Yesterday, Jupiter stationed retrograde, but the day before that, which was Sunday the 3rd, Venus stationed direct. So now we have Venus and Mars, the only two planets moving forward at this time, besides, of course, the Sun and the Moon, which never has a retrograde, never has retrogrades, and Venus is moving pretty damn slow. The interesting thing about Venus moving forward, and I know I've sort of talked about this for a number of days, is that Venus disposits all the planets and points either in Taurus or in Libra, and Mars is in Libra, and Uranus is in Taurus, and Jupiter is in Taurus. So Venus, in her way, is kind of in charge of the whole kit and caboodle as she moves slowly forward in the sign of Leo, of self-expression. So Venus definitely is going to have something to say, and I dare say we best listen. And it does sort of, in a way, it does. I find it intriguing that we have, when it comes to the ex-president, we have 4 court cases, right? We have the Alvin Bragg case, which I think is going on this week, if I'm not mistaken. No. It's Letitia James, right? Letitia James, female. Okay? It has to do with the Trump org and whether they can continue to do business in the state of New York, which is a big deal, considering that was their state, right? Then we have Tanya Chutkan, woman, judge, in charge of probably the one that we want to see the most, right? The January 6th. And then we have Georgia, which is probably the one we're gonna see. And that's Fonnie Willis. So there's definitely a theme going on here. Now, of course, we have Cannon down in Florida, and she's making all kinds of trouble. But luckily, that's not the only thing we got on him. So eventually, she's going to have to fly right. Otherwise, she's probably going to be taken off the case, or certainly admonished, or certainly maybe brought to a higher court for them to make determinations. But yeah, the feminine is rising, and those people who think they can grab the feminine by anything at any time without their permission, I think are in big trouble. Big trouble. Does a heart good. Not because you want to see people suffer, but you want them to learn the lesson, right? Learn the lesson. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, this thing is really blooming now. Lovely. Lovely. Michael just watered the garden, and Charlie was playing in the water. Hi, Charlie. He's so cute. What you doing? Nah, he's just hanging out. All right, so good day, I think. Good day, you know, considering all the retrogrades. I think you can get some stuff done. Remember, the answers all lie within at this point. So introspection is a good thing. And yeah, should be this month should continue to be quite interesting. All right, what do you think, Charlie? Time to go in? Supposed to be hot and muggy all week. I am not a happy camper, let me tell you. And it's nice now, but that's because the sun is just coming up over the yard, and it's starting to heat up already. So I am gonna go find me some shade, and I'll have it made in the shade today. All right, guys, take care. Much love. Namaste.